welcome to another episode of Curious Mind, and I'm your host for today, Vanessa Akin. Today, with me here, I have,
Clara Jagede.
Prosper Suji.
and to our viewers, we believe you're having a very great week. As you all know, this is the beginning of a new year. We hope you guys are all living to your expectations. Or how about you, girls?
Oh, the new
Doing
year has been
okay.
great so far.
Mm,
A new year, new resolution, new year, new me. So
Yes, the new year is just we just started, so it's just there.
it's just that we don't know yet,
Exactly.
but we are definitely going to live up to our expectations. I know. So
Like
today's episode, we are talking about a very interesting and a bit is interesting and
and
it's also a bit
controversial.
controversial
very very.
because there are so my host here, one person is going to be supporting and another person is going to be opposing
Hmm.
this particular topic. And I don't know about you viewers, you might pick which side you want to be on. So today's topic is let kids be kids. I know you look at it and be like, oh, what does that mean or what do you mean by that? So I believe we live in a society where we see so many children
Mm.
acting more than their age or doing things that are not even like in their age range. You don't know who is a minor, you don't know who is an adult, you
Mm-hmm.
just see everybody as the same. That's why I came up with this topic. Let kids be kids. So over to you, Prosper. What do you feel about this?
Well, I feel this topic is quite relative, and I feel to each their own. Basically, if
Mm,
I have a child, nobody tells me how I should, you know,
Great.
what how I should with my child. Do you understand? I feel like my child, my rules. Do you understand? My family, my rules. What you might think is not what I would think. Do you understand? So I'm all for do you honestly like it's your life, it's your child, your family,
mm.
whatever makes you happy, just do it. So that's just my opinion.
Okay, so before Clara comes in, I believe Prosper, you're on the side of whatever I do to my child is none of you guys' business.
Yes.
Okay, so we know what side you're on. Clara, about you.
Well, I mean, it's okay. What Pastor said is actually correct. Like you raising the way you raise your child is none of an outsider or third party's business. But at the same time, we need to learn and understand that these children are just children. They are young. They are still like they are babies. They've not reached the age where they can make decisions on their own. You feel like, oh, they can actually decide that, oh, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, but they are still under you. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm,
So you as a parent, you are the one that is meant to like regulate what they do, their actions, regulate everything that they do inside and outside your home. So you're
mm,
saying that no, I mean we are not meant to like tell you, or your third party is not meant to tell you that, oh, this is how you're meant to raise your child and all.
mm,
But you need to understand that people can still chip in, especially when you put your life out there in social media.
mm.
You need to People are going to chip in to tell you that this and this is not good, or this wig you're putting on your
Okay,
child
but
on
I want to
a
ask. Let me cut you
1 year
there.
old is bad, or
Who exactly created the norm? Like, how do you know that that will be when my child is wrong? Who said that this is the normal thing? No, that okay, oh, child should do puff puff or you should do kiko. Who said it?
It's
Who made
I
that
feel
norm?
like it's just something that a child like it's just like a process. You went through that process.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
exactly.
understand? So I
Mm.
just feel like it's something that your child, your son or your
Mm.
daughter is meant to just go through.
Well, I don't feel like she used the word meant to. I feel like it was subjective, basically,
Mm,
Mm,
whether or not. Do you understand?
mm,
Because she's my child. I carried her for 9 months. I mean,
mm,
even if you're my family, I get that okay. As a parent, we're meant to train our child in the way they should go, right? And
mm-hmm.
yeah.
when they are older, they can make their own decisions. If I decide to, my child should feel fun now for her birthday, for five
Mm,
years birthday now, and she goes on, she wants to do braids. It's her choice, it's her life. Do you understand? But I've
mm,
done what me I think in my own capacity is the best thing for her. Do you understand?
mm,
And the thing about first something about putting it on social media, okay, good and fine. I feel like if you want to be private, be private. But putting it on social media means that you're engaging people's opinions, and do you
Mm-hmm.
understand?
mm.
People have a right to think that they think that they have a right
Over your child.
to give you an advice. Do you understand?
Mm,
Mm,
And there are many ways can correct people instead of bashing them. Do you understand? And
mm,
then okay, in this life, nobody's an island. I can learn from you, you can learn from me, you can learn and vice versa. Do you understand?
yeah.
But then people project their own insecurities because let's be real, for real, yeah. We see many people on social media online living the rich lifestyle. Like this girl, I don't know if you guys know the Kardashians, right?
yeah.
You
Mm,
know Northwest, the very first child of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
yeah.
See how she is. She's always outside. She has lashes on. She's just 11 years. She has grooves on her teeth. She has her hair laid. You understand? She's living the life, honestly. Why? Because she's rich. And then people tend to project their own security. Oh, what's get is rich, she's living lifestyle. Like, even them at their own age, as maybe 40, in their 40s, I've never even with that lifestyle. Do you understand? So I feel like Kim wants space for her child, right? She doesn't want her child to go into, do you understand? But like she's doing what she thinks is best for her child at that moment. Do you understand? And people now going to now saying, oh, your child should be a child, that kid be kid, don't do this for her. She should be in nursery school, she should be reading rhymes and everything. I feel like you don't have a right, honestly. Do you understand? When you reach your own turn, put that for
But
fetch. Do you
you
understand?
know when the part where you
Honestly,
said sorry, the
yeah,
part
I'm
where you said
listening.
she feels like she's doing what she knows best.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? You know most parents don't actually know the right thing to
Exactly.
do.
What is the
That's the
right thing? Please,
thing.
and who told you that's the right
They
thing to
don't know
do?
the
That's the
right thing to
thing.
do. They
Mm-hmm.
believe, okay, let the child just be like, let me just give it to
Isn't
this
that the
child and
society we're
stop.
trying to
Mm.
bring on? We're trying to be feminists. Yes, now we're trying to bring up society that, oh, okay, let the child be a child. Let it have
Mm,
for our own self. Let have one time by ourselves. Do you understand? So why
mm.
we're trying to like cage the child again to do something else?
It's not
It's not
caging.
So it's
caging.
what?
See, I feel like at this point, like me, what's me I feel like is that when you have a child, there's a particular age you just do not let them do anything they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it gets to some to a certain age, you can okay feel like okay, let me start giving them this open space. Let
See,
me
is
give
a
them the
is a
chance to
is a
try
is a difference
because they
between doing
need
what to
to
do
build their
and doing what to
mind.
do under the parent's supervision. Kim on this I'm still using this person as a case study, but this Northwest, her TikTok comment section is off. Do you guys know that? She doesn't
Mm,
Mm,
post her mom's consent. Her mom sees what she posts. Do you understand? Do,
mm.
do you get what I'm trying to say? So she's living her life but under her mom's supervision. So she's not trying doing anything she wants. She's not posting her nudes or do you understand posting things that don't
okay,
really
okay.
do you get me?
Let's see
How
it like
about the
this now.
sorry? How about the ones that their parents don't have like that 100% supervision? Like, okay, I'm supervising your phone, I'm supervising it, but they
That
let
one is
them
a
do
total.
whatever they
But
want
That
to
that's
do.
one is a
like I said, to
different
It's
each
still
their
thing.
almost
own,
the same thing,
honestly.
actually.
It's mostly the same thing. I don't judge. I don't really believe
Mm,
there's a certain way or traditional method to train a child. Honestly, I feel like maybe due to culture, yes,
mm,
tradition, but I don't
Mm,
feel like it's a particular way. Not
mm,
explain like worldwide way, like a global mentality. Do you get to, like
mm,
train a child? Do you understand? I feel like if I feel like a child even goes up what they see. Like if
mm,
as a parent now I smoke, my
mm,
child is out of 100%. 70% that the person also smoke too. Do you understand?
mm,
So
mm.
if as a parent, so I'm doing the right things, I feel like my child should also do. Do you understand?
mm,
You
Okay,
get me?
I want us to actually consider that most of these things are, or the reason why a lot of people criticize how some parents train their children is because of the world we live in at the moment. You know, we have pedophiles.
exactly.
We have pedophiles. So anytime I see, like now you used Northwest as an example. There was a time where I saw a picture of her with a video with her with a colored frontal wig with short gown and her boobs are showing and she's 11 years old. She's open for pedophiles to comment on her body. I know Northwest now, she's big, she's busty, she's all of that.
Mm,
So there are just like some particular things you need to like cage or not even cage, protect your children from because of the world we
Yeah,
live
but are
in.
you aware that even a baby as low as 9 months old still
I
gets,
get,
do
I
you know, fully
understand.
clothed?
I
yeah,
know,
but
I know, but there's just some things that you just need to like still put in place. Okay, of course, some 9 months old a 9 month old baby might still like even though he or she is like fully clothed and all might
Still
still
get
get
sexualized,
sexualized or
yes.
mm-hmm,
sexually
Mm-hmm.
abused by someone.
Well, in my own opinion, I feel like it is to each their own. Honestly, I'm all for do what makes you happy. Whatever puts food on your table, whatever makes you happy is what you should do. Honestly, so that's my own opinion.
Yeah, I actually feel like let kids be kids. They're still young, so allow them to explore that. It would be nice
I mean, I
if
feel like some
they're
kids
also
see
doing.
a 9-year-old child,
Mm,
and another 9-year-old child are different. They have different. Like you can't compare the picture of someone. Those people are the
mm.
same age. Doesn't
it depends
determine.
on their
Age doesn't
environment.
determine. Maybe
Okay,
your environment
okay,
can be.
Environment
okay,
builds your mindset.
girls, calm down, calm down. I feel like this topic is bringing up like different opinions and different thoughts from every one of us here. So I feel like we'll just end today, we'll end it for today, and probably we would come up with another episode on
Very important
today's
to
topic
another episode
because
Because
this
because
topic is
this topic
heated,
is deep.
is deep. And let
I'm not
me
even
know
sure
if you
now.
are
Ah,
seeing
no, I said
Prosper.
I have more to say.
Okay, she says she has more to say. So that means we're going to definitely come up with a part two of
Mm,
today's topic. So let me know in the comment section if you are Team Prosper or you are Team Clara or
me,
you are neutral
me.
me.
or you are neutral like me. do whatever you
I
want,
beg, don't be
or
neutral. Excuse me.
I'm neutral actually. I can wake up today and want my daughter to do a frontal, and I can wake up tomorrow and tell her go and do shuku. I'm just there. So pick your sides. That's all for today.
Yes.
Over to you,
And
Clara.
also, do not forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms, on Facebook at View Radio Media, and on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube on View Radio. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. I remain your host, Kara Jegede.
I came today, Vanessa.
Prosperi Suji.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.